Hello, good morning, guys. You already know my name. I am Noel, and you are welcome to my YouTube channel. Please kindly subscribe to my channel if you have not done so, and do share this video with your friends, family members, and don't forget to smash the like button and keep your questions coming. Just ask your questions below the comment section. Okay? Now, today, I've realized that a lot of people who are trying to make application for admission in the European Union tend not to understand certain things about how the process works. And most importantly, I've also realized that there are kind of common mistakes of lack of understanding by people who have applied for admission already or in the past. And these mistakes might obviously affect your chances of getting admitted in most of these universities. So today I want to throw more light into that to help you understand some of the things that you must pay attention to and the things that you must avoid if you are trying to apply for admission in any of the European university across the world. And then that will help you to have a better understanding on the right approach you have to use to increase your chances of getting admitted in any of these universities. Okay? So I've itemized about 7 different points that I think you have to be aware of, things that you must know that will improve your chances of getting admission in any of the European universities across the world. So the first thing that you have to bear in mind is you have to understand the program requirements, okay, and follow that religiously. Okay, the first point is you have to do a proper research to understand the program requirements and follow those stipulated requirements religiously. Okay, a lot of people tend to make application without understanding the basic requirements of the program they are interested in. Bear in mind, every university will always stipulate in their website the basic requirements for any of their program for their potential students. So it's your job to make sure you study this requirement carefully and make sure you provide the documents as stipulated exactly by the specific universities for a given program. Okay? Bear in mind that even the minimum requirements that are often outlined is not enough proof that you're going to get the admission, but at least it's a good start that you have met the required conditions for such program. So you can imagine if you're not even able to meet up with those requirements, how much more you have the chances of getting admitted in the first place, especially if it is a highly competitive program. So pay attention to the requirements, make sure you understand what is stated there, and if you are not very sure about certain part of those requirements, you can always email the admission department. They often put their email address or contact numbers in their website. So be more careful and study these things carefully. The second point is choose your program carefully. Okay? Most universities will always prefer applicant to choose a program that has a relationship with their background. I mean, academic background. For example, if you are going to do a master's degree program or a PhD, it is important that your BSc, your first degree or your master's has some resemblance with the course you intend to study. If you're going for a master's degree program, make sure you have a background in that field of interest. It's not a matter of I want to or I wish to. It's a matter of what are the qualifications that you have to match that ambition. Some universities are very specific with this demand. I know for sure the University of Luxembourg, they pay a specific emphasis on the student first degree. For example, if you are trying to apply for a master's degree program at the University of Luxembourg, they have to check if your first degree has some relationship with the master's program you intend to study. And these programs can be very competitive. So you have to give yourself a chance by making sure that you apply for a program that is specific to your first degree. For example, when I was trying to apply for my second master's at the University of Luxembourg, I applied for a program called Integrated System Biology. That's MISB, Masters in Integrated System Biology. And as of that year, they only have about 16 maximum number of students to be admitted for that year. So you can imagine how competitive that could be. So then imagine if you're not even able to meet the minimum requirement for that program, then you have almost slashed your chances to 50%. So please make sure you choose a program that is in line with your basic background. Even if you want to change different kind of field, which is okay, but try and make sure you have professional experiences or work experiences that is clearly stated in your CV and motivation letter to back up those change of field. This is very important. Or you need to make the case why you're trying to choose a different course apart from your first degree. But in general terms, always make sure that you choose a program that fits into your first degree. Number 3, third point is provide the right documentation, exactly as stated. A lot of people do not pay attention to this. Make sure you provide the required documents. Some universities, especially in the European Union, would want you to authenticate your documents during the time of what is called foreign diploma recognition. They would like you to authenticate them and then super legalize them and also notarize them. For example, at the Czech University of Life Sciences, part of the admission procedure is to carry out what is called internal evaluation, where you have to make sure that your documents you're going to supply to the school has been authenticated at Ministry of Foreign Affairs in your country and Ministry of Education. And they have to now super legalize them at the Czech Embassy before they can now be able to issue you the admission letter, even if you have passed your entrance exam. So make sure you follow the guideline for your documentation, both the time you're trying to upload them online for the school and when you're trying to provide them for your diploma recognition. Pay a specific attention to this. A lot of students do not pay attention and they tend to supply the wrong document or in the wrong format, or it's not well authenticated, and they reject that thing and they have to start all over again. You make some delay and you waste your time, and eventually you might not have time to catch up. So please pay attention to this. Number 4, write your motivation letter perfectly and make it very understandable. It's not by volume of it, but it's by the substance and quality of it that matters. Most universities pay attention to this, especially those that do not conduct entrance exam. The only way they can know that you understand what you are saying or that you are qualified for that program you tend to study is by putting those points, your ideas, your experiences in the motivation letter. So you cannot play with this. I've done a separate video about the best way to write motivation letter. Check it out on my YouTube channel and you're gonna read more. You're gonna understand more about that. Okay, so please pay attention to this. Write your motivation letter perfectly. Okay, proofread it. Make sure you outline why you choose the program, what you tend to achieve, and what you plan to do after graduation. It has to be clearly and succinctly stated in your motivation letter. The other point here is number 5, I guess. Early application is vital, especially for non-EU nationals. Remember, you have to still apply for visa, which can take some time due to bureaucracy from African countries or other third world countries. And then you have to apply on time so that even if there's some problem with the application or documentation being incomplete, then you have some time, some windows to supply them again before the application deadline. So once the application portal of the university in question is open, straight away you go into it. Do not delay. Remember, it is always first come, first serve. In as much as they might say the application will last for 3 months, at the end of the day, they have to take a certain number of students. Once that number is filled up, whatever that comes after will just be put aside. So if, for example, the department has maximum number of 50 to accept for a particular academic year, and they have 200 applications in the first 2 months, right? And this application period lasts for 3 months. Once they get the number they want, 50 people, even though the time is still there for further application, they can't take any longer. You're going to start seeing rejection. So start on time. That means plan ahead. Be proactive. Get your documents ready even 6 months before the time. Make sure those that are valid within that period is kept intact. Then once the application portal opens, there you go. You strike. So make sure you apply on time. Number 6, update your CV. Make sure your CV is prepared carefully. In the European Union, they have a format called Europass. Europass format. That's the template you have to use to apply to prepare your CV if you have the intention to apply for admission in the European Union. If you go to Google and just type Europass, to take you to the website of this particular site, and then you can create a profile. It's a template. Just enter your details and then you download the CV, and then you can save that in your USB on your computer. You can use that anytime. So make sure your CV covers your professional experiences, any skill that you have had, training, laboratory skills, anything that will improve your chances for the admission, put it there. And of course, your work experiences, some projects you have done in the past, or some qualifications, certifications. Just, enrich yourself, market yourself genuinely without any fabrication. Make sure whatever you're stating there is something that is verifiable, reliable, and dependable. So prepare a robust CV to back up your application, because most universities will ask you to upload your CV as well as part of your application requirements. So make sure you have a standard CV, current, updated, using Europass format. And the 7th point here is make multiple applications. Do not put your egg in one basket, as they used to say. All right, so you have to make sure you apply at multiple universities, multiple courses. For example, at the University of Luxembourg, you are allowed to apply for 3 different programs per applicant. So you can choose 1, 2, 3 programs for the same application period. This is allowed at the University of Luxembourg. I also know that at the Czech University of Life Sciences in Prague, Czech Republic, you can apply for multiple programs at the same time. So spread your tentacles, spread the opportunities, and make sure you apply at different universities, at different courses in the same universities, different courses in different universities, and then you can spread your wings. And then that will make you probably give you more chances to fly even higher. So yes, make multiple applications to stand a chance. And that is all I have to say for now. So in summary, understand the program requirements, choose the appropriate program related to your background academically, provide the right documentation in the right format, write a motivation letter carefully. Early application is vital. Update your CV with the standard Europass standard and make multiple applications. And then don't give up. Keep trying. Okay, so I hope this will help you to make an informed decision and then prepare better if you're trying to apply for admission in the European Union. Okay, and thank you so much for watching, and please kindly share this video, and you can ask me a question below this comment section. Drop your question. I do respond to all the questions. And of course, you can reach me out through my Instagram page, and of course my Twitter. Once again, thank you for watching. But don't forget, in all that you do, always give it a human face. I am the Human Investor. Catch you.
European Master of Small Animal Veterinary Medicine, Iris Berman and Jean-Luc Pub. European Master of Small Animal Veterinary Medicine, Iris Berman and Jean-Luc Pub. Okpala Onyedika Emmanuel.
Please drop all your questions. I do respond to every question. I value you guys' question immensely, and I try my best as much as I can to respond to every question as soon as I see them. And you can also contact me via my Instagram page. I'll drop the link below this video, and my Twitter account, and you can ask me any question, DM me, and I'll respond to you as soon as I can. Once again, thank you for being part of this journey. Please keep sharing this video, and then don't forget to smash the like button and keep the discussion going. Once again, thank you for watching, and then have a great day. But don't forget, in all that you do, always give it a human first. I am the Human Investor. Catch ya.